Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip.
My name is Destiny French, and this is a video on how to goalkeep. Next, I'm going to show you what you need. Goalie gloves, because they keep your fingers from breaking. You're also going to need a jersey that's different from what you would usually wear as a uniform. And what obviously you're always going to need: your shin guards, your cleats, and your socks. Are we going to angle? Alright. Yeah. Next, I'm going to show you exactly what you should do when the ball's coming to you from the ground. When you go down, you want to go down on one knee so you can almost trap the ball so it won't go through your legs. If you were to just go down like this, there's a possibility you could just go right through your legs. And why would we want that? That is finally how you block an air ball. When the ball's coming up, you want to catch it in your hands and slam it down. Where do you go? Like that. One of the worst things you can do is get frustrated. The more frustrated you get, the worse it's going to be on the field. Another thing you don't want to do is, if you see someone coming up field, getting ready to make a shot, the worst thing you can do is anticipate it by already going down. If you sit here and anticipate it, chances are it could go here or here because you're already defenseless. You want to say one way that's good to stop finesse shots is getting in front of the player even though you can't dive to try and block their shot. As they're running on and you notice, you want to run at them and try and take the ball from them. One thing as a goalkeeper, you want to make sure that one of your defenders drops back as you come out. If you're up here, one of your outside defenders better have your back and cover goal while you're out, because if you lose control and one of the other team gets it, they can make an easy shot. As long as you have a defender back there, if they keep their hands behind their back and use their body, it's all fair game. When you have a corner kick, what you want to do is, the line's right here, you want to stay on the line, whichever side it is, whether it be this side or this side. You want to be standing ready and make sure you're able to see the ball. If the ball curves in and you notice it mid-air, you want to stop and you want to go like this so you're able to catch it in case of a header. And when you're like this, if they head it this way, you're able to jump that way by using the position of your feet. Same goes for this side. If you see it curving in, you want to come in like this, and then you're able to get to either side. It's not a guarantee that you'll stop it. It depends on your skill level and length of your arms, body, legs, that stuff. Things that I'm not blessed with. You can step back as far as you like, but you want to make sure that you're able to get to the ball and kick it like that with the inside of your foot. Is the inside of your foot, and try and tip under it while keeping like a steady balance on your feet. Because I know a lot of times when you go like this and you try and swing back, you lose your balance. But if you're a goalie taking the goal kick, that's one of the worst things you could do. Because what you have to do is, once you kick, you have to go straight back to goal. If you don't do that, chances are you might lose possession on the field and they'll just come and take a free shot right on goal. Because usually what defenders do, they're not in close range to drop back, so it's all up to you. This is why I usually have my defenders or my best player, best kicker take the kick, because I'm too fat to have time. You have to be good at punting, because if you're not, you're going to have a bad time. What you want to do is, as you're running out, you have your obvious stopping point, which is your 18-yard line, which is the biggest box. If you step out of that with the ball in your hands, handball. Doesn't matter if you're the keeper, you get a handball. There's a reason why you have that line. So you always want to be careful. When you're going to punt, you use your weakest foot as your plant foot. So as you go down on this, you can bring your strong foot up, you bring it up and you curve it out so you can hit with the top. Sometimes I know it doesn't go right and you hit your shin, you curve too far, you hit the side. It happens, but try not to do that. So as you're running up and you go to punt, you get air. And that's how it's done. Because you want to get as much height and as much distance as you possibly can on that ball before anything can go wrong. Another thing that you have to use when you're keeper is throwing the ball back in. Once you make a save, again, you can either punt or you can do a throw-in. When it comes to throw-ins, what you want to do is you want to plant your feet like this. You want your weakest foot out front and your strongest foot out back so you can lean back. You want to pull this arm with the ball behind you like this. And I don't know why, but you want this arm out here like this because it looks good. When you pull back and you want to fling the ball forward. Alright, so initially this way the ball is not going to go as far. I mean, you can get nice height with it and you can get nice distance, but it's not going to be like it would if you punt. So don't set like your expectations to take this and throw it half field. It's not going to happen. And if it does, you're my hero. What the key for this is if you don't have any far options, you just toss it to your defender. If you just go like that, it's not going to go far, and chances are your defender is going to be mad because one, you didn't get it to him, and two, it gives the opposing team time to reset and to come at you. This is how you'd want to play it. This weakest foot front, strongest foot back, so you can lean back, pull back, and throw. And you have to know how you personally throw. Like, I know when I throw, my hand comes out like this, and it puts a spin on the ball, so the ball will spin this way. I know to aim over here, because the spin on the ball will bring it to my target. Or at least close to. You want to get it approximately as close as you can to who you want it to. And if you don't get it exactly to their feet, that's okay, because it's their job to reconstruct how they are. Knowing how you throw and what kind of spin you can put on the ball is key, because if you think you're going to throw like right here and you put a spin on the ball, instead of the ball going here, it'll go over here. And you don't want that, because then your defender or your forward or whoever is there that's supposed to be receiving that close range ball won't have time to get it quickly, and that'd be bad because that gives the other team time to reconstruct and they can go for it, and it leaves you almost defenseless.
Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.